From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off from Arrowhead. Return starts at the 9. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
3rd and just 2 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's going to be 4th and short. On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And the Texans' drive is going to start from deep in their own territory. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Shovel. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
From the gun, Stroud. Gets this one to Pierce. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shotgun now for Stroud. That's caught for the 1st. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Pierce up the middle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Second and 1. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. Stroud off the play fake. He's got it near the 10. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll go out, no gain on the run. No pickup on that run, and it leaves them 4 yards out on 3rd and goal.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only manages 1 on the play, so that sets up 4th and goal from the 3.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either. Three
plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They're going play action. Buying some time right. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And this buys them some much-needed breathing room up across the 5. 1st down play, nets them 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll start out with 3rd and maybe a couple inches at most. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Right back to Pacheco. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside.
The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Matt Ariza on to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's 2nd and 7. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Couldn't connect to a takedown. And that makes it 3rd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. From the gun, here's Pierce. Works the sideline inside the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
1st down, Stroud. Taken in by Pierce. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster. Here we go.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Finds a man on the right side. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans get the game's first points here in the 2nd. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
A second down run by Pacheco. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Throwing is Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
A first down carry for Pacheco. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First and 10 from the 41. Back now, pressure on its way. Got a man over the middle, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working inside the red zone, and he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand.
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Kate, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Buys time, rolling right. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Fires right away, but incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. They go play action here. Flush down out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. It's caught. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Tank Dell, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Back to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Looking to throw. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. We've come to halftime. The Texans in unfriendly confines, but hey, they've got the lead. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! Gotta have a better plan if you bring it out of the end zone. Barely anything on that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Setting up the wide receiver screen. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll run. It's Pierce. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Pacheco hauls it in. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Texans have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. Complete to Dell. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, he's not going to be happy the catch was almost made, but he's going to be thrilled that he broke it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let that other guy know. He just roughed him up and lost a big catch.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Stroud. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively. Right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they're going to take over possession. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. It's Pacheco again. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the 38. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. That's caught at the 4. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. We're putting way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to the air, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Akers. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first. Shotgun now for Stroud. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs get it back on the final play of the quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. New set of downs for him from the 46. On target to Worthy. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Gets it to him on the screen. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
1st down throw, Mahomes. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another throw from Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Just 1 yard on the play. That leaves him with 4th and 4. Mahomes to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring it down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go before a sack.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. They motion Dell over left. Another try following the sack. Dell with the grab. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. He's back to throw. That's caught for the 1st. Has some room to work. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Tank Dell the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Finds his man. It's Worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Look, the Texans closing in, and they will get him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. This one finds Kelsey. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Now to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Butker to try the point after. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Handoff, headed left, Pierce. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now a give to Akers, running left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll kneel this down.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. And they'll take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in, just as that knee goes down.
So the Texans come away with the road win.